Vince's 100 puts Kent on the back foot. Daniel Bell-Drummond stole the headlines on day 1 at the Spitfire Ground. An even first day of play saw Kent finish on 271 for 7. Some success for Hampshire though with the ball. Kent still confident with Darren Stevens now joined by Hamidullah Kadri. Barker had been the most impressive Hampshire bowler on day 1 and continued that on the second day of play, wasting no time in collecting his 5-wicket haul. Stevens caught in 2 minds and caught behind. He wasn't satisfied though, another for Barker in quick succession. Nathan Gilchrist went similarly to Stevens, not sure whether to play, caught behind for a duck. Kent made their way to 300 but the innings was soon at an end. Bird, caught by subfielder Fuller off a bass. Kent all out for 305. The majority of those runs had been put on by Bell-Drummond with an impressive 149 and Cox in the middle order, who finished with 51. Hampshire had been forced to work hard for their wickets and Barker had performed the best, with figures of 6 for 53. Ian Holland and Joe Weatherly got Hampshire's innings up and running, and for a while they did well. That's when Kent had their first wicket. Weatherly caught behind off the bowling of Milnes, courtesy of a sprawling grab by Robinson. Hampshire were up to 47 for 1 when lunch was taken, the visitors 258 behind, having enjoyed the better of day 2 so far. An attractive stroke for 4 from Ian Holland took the total past 50 after the break, but the opener wasn't long for the middle. He fell to Gilchrist, back pad clipped, and his innings at an end on 25. Vince joined Gubbins at the crease and held off the Kent attack, both men matching each other shot for shot, with the captain the aggressor. It took them just 65 balls to reach a 50 partnership for the 3rd wicket, and Vince was showing no signs of letting up his assault. It wouldn't be long before the Hampshire skipper had his 50, up to the mark of 48 balls, with 40 of those runs coming from 10 boundaries. Gubbins followed, wrists in full flow as he brought up a 50 off 77 balls, and took Hampshire beyond 150 in the process. When Vince found a single off Milnes, the pair had put on 100 together, and they were looking good for it too. They took the visitors right up to the cusp of 200, when their fine partnership was at an end. Gilchrist with the wicket, Cox with the catch, a crucial breakthrough for Kent. Vince though remained, and took the side past 200 with another 4, this one a trademark stroke from the skipper. And by the time he and Dawson wandered off for tea, Hampshire were just 86 runs behind Kent, and Vince surely had designs on 100, with 82 to his name. Hampshire looked like they were enjoying themselves after tea, first taking the value of the 4th wicket to 50 off just 53 balls, and then the score beyond 250, the edges kind to Vince so far. With the next ball calmly pushed into the offside for a single, Vince had his 100, and it had only taken him 99 balls to get there. The skipper at the vanguard, Hampshire now less than 50 away from parity. That was down to 30 when Vince fell, caught by Cox off Gilchrist. The Nelson struck, his score 111. Despite the departure of his captain, Dawson was still there and batting well. He was joined by Ben Brown, and then reached his 50 off 65 balls. The former Sussex keeper at the other end took the visitors past 300 with a sumptuous drive off the bowling of Gilchrist, and the pair were worth 50 before the close. Hard running from both men off Stevens, earning them 3 runs. They were still there when the day came to an end, the lead now 32, the score 337 for 4, and Hampshire had started to sap their authority on the match. There'd been a number of standout performers, from Keith Barker with the ball to Vince with the bat, and that's why the visitors are hotly tipped for the title. Kent, though, will be keenly aware that this match has only reached the halfway point. It will only take a couple of day 3 wickets to open it back up.